Howdy, everyone. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Today, I was fortunate enough to talk to MIAA First Team linebacker Jack Puckett about the upcoming playoff game versus Ouachita Baptist. Today, we're joined by UCO linebacker Jack Puckett. And Mr. Puckett, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Let's talk about, it's playoff time now. What does it mean to be a part of the first team to make the playoffs for the Broncos since 2003?
It's amazing. It's been a long time coming. We've put a lot of work in to get to this point, and we're really hoping to go on a run here.
You were named MIAA First Team on the defensive side, obviously. Whenever you got that message and that you found out that, hey, you're all MIAA First Team, what did that mean to you?
It meant a lot. Like I said, there's been a ton of work put in up to this point, both by me individually throughout the years, and then just with the rest of my team, with my coaches and staff and the rest of my teammates. We've been putting in a lot of work, and specifically I've been putting in a lot of work to get to this position. But like I said, I have a great team around me that's put me in this position to go receive that accolade.
Take on a Ouachita Baptist this Saturday. What are you looking forward to the most in that aspect? What have you seen out of them that you're like, I can exploit that?
Yeah. Biggest thing is they play in the GAC conference. We play in the MIAA. We would love to go ahead and show that there's a clear difference between the two. They're a good team. They're a good winning program. Got a lot of respect for them, but really looking forward to put on display that the MIAA is nothing to be taken lightly, and specifically our defense is nothing to be taken lightly either.
You can watch the full interview on our social media platforms. So what will be the biggest factor for a UCO victory on Saturday? The answer is simpler than you think. Just score points. The Chos have one of the best offenses in the country. The Tigers haven't given up 30 points to a single opponent yet, but they haven't faced an offense quite like UCO's. The Broncos have scored 30 or more points in 9 of their 11 games this season. Ouachita Baptist averages 35.5 points a season, but against teams with a record above 500, they average just 23. The way I see it, if you score more than 30 points, they won't be able to match you. Over to the hardwood, the women's basketball team was on the road this afternoon, and it did not go well. The Broncos were trampled by the Harding Bison as Harding won 84-56. Jordan Turner led the Broncos in scoring with 17 points. The senior also had 13 rebounds in the loss, her second double-double of the season. The Broncos men's team is on their way to Weatherford right now for the 156th edition of UCO versus Southwestern Oklahoma State. Tip-off is tonight at 7 p.m. 2 Edmond high schools are still alive in the 6A playoffs, and semifinal spots are on the line. First over at Edmond Memorial, the Bulldogs, who had a bye week last week, are taking on a red-hot Norman Tigers team at the Doghouse. Edmond Memorial's 8-2 and finished second in 6A1 District 2. Norman is third in 6A1 District 1, but have just one loss to Jinx and enter this game at 10-1. Then it's the Deer Creek Antlers on the road to the 9-1-8 as they battle undefeated Owasso. Deer Creek defeated Broken Arrow last week in a 21-19 nail-biter. Both games kick off tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Moving over to the Thunder, OKC was back in the Paycom Center with the debut of Isaiah Hartenstein. Hartenstein is playing his first game as a Thunder player, and the contract he had, $87 million, did not disappoint. In 29 minutes of play, Hartenstein scored 13 points, snagged 14 rebounds, and swatted away 5 blocks, and then put the icing on the cake with this thunderous jam that was supposed to be shown. Don't worry about that. Thunder win 109-99 and have the rest of the week off. They play Monday at Sacramento to battle the Kings. And a quick update on UCO volleyball. They finished off Emporia State in St. Joseph, Missouri, just before we got on air in just 3 sets. They'll take on Missouri Western in the MIAA semifinals tomorrow at 5 p.m. And that's all the time I have. Back to you two at the desk.